Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 3rd of March. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Tina, hello. Lynn, welcome. Christina, hello. And Hira, welcome. Gina, hello. Lynn Jones, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Priya, hello. Annie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Kathy, hello. C, hello. And everybody else that I can't see, welcome. Thank you for being here. Devin, hello. And Hazy, welcome. Foxy Noxy, hello. Amber, welcome. And Cynthia, hello. Thank you for being here. CJ, hello. Queen K, hello. Kelly, hello. And everybody else. Now it's moving too fast, but The Undoing, hello. And Trish, hello. Like I said, we're going to get started here in just a minute. I'm trying to fix YouTube. As usual, YouTube is asking me to prove that I'm not a robot, so... but I do think it is questionable, right? It's a good question to ask, but I am not. So let's see if we can get this to work. Michael, hello. Thank you for being here. Claire, hello. And I see you. Hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Beverly, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started here in just a minute. I'm going to use the Zombie Tarot and the Santa Muerte Tarot together, the creepy mega deck. So that's what we're going to use tonight. And also, if you haven't already, the fire sign weekly readings for next week are up on the channel. Tomorrow I'll be putting up air. And then I think after that I'm going to do water and earth after that. So that will be the order this week. Rebecca, hello. Thank you for the kind words, by the way. Drew, hello. Osiris, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And welcome to everybody else. We're going to get April, hello. Thank you for being here. Bonita, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Like I said, we're going to get started here. Right now, I am going to start with Aries, and we are going to go in order. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people. Let me just timestamp it as well. Aries, you have the 7 of Pentacles here, the 4 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles here as well. I'm getting this as news coming in for you here, and you have the 2 of Cups as well. It could be like someone communicating that they're in love with you, Aries. A lot of your readings in general have been all about love coming in for you, Aries. So I do feel that, it wouldn't really surprise me if there was love coming in, because, again, a majority of our readings have been about that. Same thing with your weekly readings as well. Even the one I did for you today that came out this morning. I think that there was something in there about love coming in for you, or some sort of change in love in that reading. So it wouldn't really surprise me if that's what is going on. For others, if it's not love, this is clearly a new job. Page of Pentacles to me is the new job card here. And with this 4 Cups, I feel like it's something that you actually want. I feel like it's something very kind of like fulfilling for you here, Aries. So if you are getting a job, I feel like it's something that is very fulfilling, something very supportive as well. 7 of Pentacles, I'm just getting worth it. So if you're getting a new job, I feel like it's something that is just worth it to you. It's like worth your time. It's worth your effort. It's worth your energy. And it just doesn't feel like a waste of time. So I feel for some of you, maybe you've been feeling like a major, like I'm getting something about a waste of time. Did the sound go out? I heard something weird, but it still looks good on my end. Let me know. But anyway, I feel that you could be feeling like something is a waste of time here, as far as work is concerned. Probably because it's like you're investing a lot of time, effort, and energy into something, and then it just doesn't, things have not panned out. The other thing is, I feel that for some of you, I've been getting this feeling of feeling taken advantage of, Aries, in work, mostly because of, what I think for you in work is, it's like maybe you were promised something as far as like a raise or promotion was concerned. It's like something, I keep getting this message for you that something didn't go through, or it's like something probably because of COVID didn't go through. But at the same time, I feel that you're kind of feeling a little taken advantage of for some reason. It's weird because I'm getting that on this Two of Cups here. It's like maybe you put in a lot of work or time, effort, and energy in like your business, and I can't even talk now, Aries. I'm choking as usual, right? So I feel like something, it's like you feel taken advantage of at work, probably because of like a raise or a promotion type situation here, and that you didn't get. And so I feel like you're just looking for something better, or you're trying to find something better here, Aries. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is a good card. I would say like focus on balance as well. Two of Pentacles asks you to make sure to make time for fun as well. Like if you're working really hard, or if you're putting a lot of work into projects or businesses or anything, it says make sure to create balance in all areas of your life. But I also feel that for some of you, this Two of Pentacles is just saying you have been working very hard on a project or a business or something like that. And I feel like it's asking you to make sure to take time for other things in your life. On top of that, again, I do feel like this could be like a job that is coming in for you here with this energy. So I feel for some of you, there's just a job that's just going to be more balanced. I feel like it's a better use of your time as well, especially with that Seven of Pentacles that you had, Aries. And I've been feeling this energy for you for a long time, that there's something coming in that's I think the main focus is that it's just a better use of your time, and yeah, Page of Pentacles. Look, you already had the Page of Pentacles. I'm trying to clarify it for you. It's just the same message. There's something new coming in for you with this energy. So love it. There you go. Thank you, Aries. Let's see what we have for you here, Taurus and Taurus. Taurus people, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Queen of Pentacles. Very resourceful at this time. You're reflecting on something here. And I feel like I would be careful of reflecting too much on the past here. Two of Swords here with this energy. So I would be careful of reflecting too much on the past. I feel like there's a need to like make sure that you don't reflect back on something in the future as well. You could regret missing out on something. That's the energy I'm getting off of this Two of Swords. I'm trying to see what it is. Wheel of Fortune's luck. Could be your personal vision for your life. Could be something that you've always wanted to do here. I feel like this is pretty clear, is what I would say to you, Taurus. I feel like there's something that you see as part of your life path with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's something that you would regret not doing. For some of you, this could be like a career as well. You could be thinking to yourself like, oh, I want to be a chef or something like that. I don't think you have to do it forever. I feel like you would regret not doing it here. I'm getting something about future regrets. I don't normally say things like that because, we create our own reality. So I don't think it's not really a message that needs to be delivered. But what I would say to you is I feel like this is almost like future you, this Moon card here. And it's like you're looking back on the past and thinking like, I really don't want to miss out on this, or I really don't want to, I really would like to have an experience. It's almost like I'm looking at the Moon as an experience that you would like to have, and I feel like you have the resources to do it with the Queen of Pentacles. So the thing I always say about the Queen of Pentacles is the resources are not always obvious as well. I said this last night. It might have been to you as well, Taurus, that the problem with the Queen of Pentacles is that the resources from the Queen of Pentacles might come from something unexpected, or maybe we have to ask for the resources. It could be financial, but these resources could be time, effort, or energy, so it could be anything. I do feel like it is money for a lot of you, so it's like maybe you want to travel somewhere, and you're like, how am I ever going to be able to travel to this location? I feel like you need to put something into action here. Let's ask what here. Not really a good answer. I mean, the Knight of Wands here is your answer. So, like, let's say that you always wanted to travel to, China or some other country or something like that. Maybe you feel like you can't afford it with the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is saying, but it's something you desire to do, or whatever this goal is for you, Taurus, it's like something that you truly desire. I feel like if you just take the first steps, it's like the universe will get out of your way. I feel like the universe will kind of make it happen, or will open up ways that you could make it happen as well. Queen of Pentacles, again, asks you to find like other ways of doing things as well. It's like maybe you want to travel to China. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I'll never be able to afford that. But maybe what you don't know is maybe there's like a company that'll pay you to teach English in China, and it's like it's going to get you there. So I feel this whole reading is saying there's something you want, like a goal, a wish, a dream, seems out of reach. I feel like there's a way to get there, but it's like you're going to have to do something else. So I hope that makes sense. It's kind of like if you want to travel somewhere, it's like maybe you could be a teacher in that country. Maybe it's not exactly what you want to do. It's popping into my head as there is something you have to do. That's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth with this Queen of Pentacles. Like there's some sort of work or extra work that'll need to be put in, and maybe it's not like perfect, but I feel like it's pretty damn good, Taurus. So I would do it, whatever it is. For others, it's like maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you can't start the business you want to start, but maybe you could go work for someone who has the business you want. The benefit of that is it's like you never know, right? You never know what could happen. I feel like this is you looking back. Like I said, the moon card, it's like maybe you go work for someone who has the business you want. Maybe you start working there. Maybe they love you, not as in love, but maybe they just love you as a person, and maybe they give you the business before they retire or something like that. Like crazy shit happens all the time, Taurus. I feel like this is you needing to open up to just like serendipity, just like random things that could happen. Same thing in love as well. I've been getting this weird energy of like people needing to allow themselves to be surprised. I don't know. I feel like the energy is too stiff, too strict, too rigid, right? And it has been probably because of COVID. So now I feel like the universe is like saying, no more of that. Like no more assuming you know how things are going to happen in your life. Just allow yourself to be surprised. And I feel like that's what this is saying for you here, Taurus. It's going to change your life. Death card. You have the death card clarifying all of that. So I feel whatever this is probably going to change your life, and it'll probably be more exciting. The problem with like not being surprised, the problem with like just thinking things have to work in a certain way is it's not very exciting. It's like, I think like we ruin relationships and things like that when we think things have to work out in a certain way. It's like we don't enjoy the journey. If things work out exactly how you expect them to, it's like, how exciting is that? It's like, oh great, it's like you already knew how something was going to happen before it happened. It's like, why not go on the journey? And I feel like that's what this whole reading is saying to you, Taurus, is like, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. And that's what I feel like you need to do. There you go. Thank you, Taurus. Love it. Let's see what we have for you here, Gemini. Gemini, this is a good reading. I like this. Gemini, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Feeling really good with this energy right here, Gemini. And the Two Wands. Probably, you could be like taking the lead with the Two Wands, because Two Wands is very much a very strong kind of like leadership energy. So I feel like you're really bold, really assertive at this time, really going for things here. Two aces. That was a combination of the word yes and ace together, but two aces to me is a definite yes. So I feel for a lot of you, this is just a yes to any question that I don't answer. But two aces, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, definitely something that's going to make you very happy. This is like you overflowing. To me, this is just total abundance coming in for you, because the Nine of Pentacles is abundance, and it is like pre-Empress energy. So I feel there is a lot of abundance coming in off of this Nine of Pentacles, but I feel like this is something that you've been working for a very long period of time. More than anything, I feel like this combination is kind of talking about like a certain level of ease in your life here, Gemini. And what I mean by that is like, I don't think you're getting too comfortable, but I feel like there is this release of tension here in your life with this reading. And I'm not saying things are perfect in your life, but I just feel like there's a certain like mental release going on in your life at this time. I would say over like the next 2 months is popping into my head. I don't trust psychic timing at all, but I feel like over the next like 2 months or so, there's kind of like this release of tension of like things that you have to worry about and all this other stuff as well. So it's almost like you're removing certain worries from your brain. And look, there's like a big brain right here on this card. So I feel like you're just in this energy of flow here, Gemini, and I really like that. Yeah, look at this. I asked for clarity. This is the Five of Cups, and look, it's like a maze in this Five of Cups' skeleton head. It's like this little maze here. So I feel like you're getting off that maze. It's like you're getting out of being a prisoner in your own mind with the Five of Cups. So I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like, it's like you're opening up to other things, or you're seeing other ways of doing things with this maze-like energy. I feel like you're kind of getting off the hamster wheel here, Gemini. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands. A lot of success, a lot of abundance coming in for you. Good news coming in for you as well, so I love that. Again, your overall energy is the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is very much like a leadership energy. It really says you're taking the lead. You're kind of like becoming more successful, and probably because you're taking the lead. Two of Wands to me is, again, this like very strong, that very strong leadership energy. And not only that, I do get like something about trusting something here for you. Nine of Cups, I feel like what you're trusting is that you've already put enough work into something in the past. The Two of Wands, normally the guy has like a wand behind him, and he's grabbing onto the wand in front of him, and he's got the whole world in his hands. The wand behind him is kind of like something that has run its course, and he has his back to it. But that's what I feel for you. I feel like you're trusting that you don't even need to look at like what's behind you here, Gemini. Even with this Five of Cups energy, you have to turn around and see the two cups that are behind you, right? But at the same time, it's like this card kind of does say that you don't need to look at what's behind you, because what's in front of him on the Five of Cups is what's behind him. I know that was a tongue twister, Gemini, but what I'm saying is he has lost his taste for wine on the Five of Cups. He is done with something that has run its course. He is done with something that he has experienced enough times. He is done with something that he has lost his taste for. He needs something new. Same thing with the Two Wands. Again, I feel like you are done with something, and something has run its course. It could be a relationship, could be a job, a business, whatever. And I feel like you're moving towards some fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. I do feel like very motivated with the Nine of Cups here as well. I feel like the Nine of Cups is saying that there is something that you wish for in your life, that there are these bigger wishes that you have, and I feel like you're moving towards some much bigger wishes. Even on this card here, it's like a pirate ship, which is pretty badass, I would say, Gemini, and I feel you're kind of like, you have the Nine Cups. Maybe it's like you're feeling pretty good. Two Aces, feeling pretty happy. But I also feel like that there is a Ten of Cups out there. I always say I love the Nine of Cups, but there is the Ten of Cups. There is something a little bit better. So I feel like you're going for something better here with this energy. Love it. There you go. Thank you, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you here, Cancer. And Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups here, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. What is this? I feel like this is new love coming in for you here, Cancer. I feel like you're moving towards new love. I feel like you're moving towards something very significant here as well. I feel like this is Queen of Cups obviously is you. I feel like you're taking good care of yourself, healing yourself, like all those other things. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, is a person approaching you. Wheel of Fortune. There's something about this changing the direction of your life here as well. Chariot, your energy as well. For some of you, this could be a long-distance relationship. I'm getting a major change on this Wheel of Fortune. I feel, the Wheel of Fortune can represent a change, but I feel it's like a big change. I feel like there's a major change coming in for you, and I feel it'll be a victory with the Chariot, but it's going to be something pretty significant. So for some of you, if this is love, I feel like it's a love that requires you to move or requires you to travel. If this is a job or a business, same thing. I feel like this is a job or a business that requires you to move or requires you to travel. So there is some sort of change that is happening here, and I feel it's going to be very lucky here as well. So I like to see that. It definitely new life. Look, Four of Swords. It's like he's nailing this coffin shut on this Four of Swords here in this deck, and so I feel for some of you, you're kind of really laying something to rest. Probably your old life or probably the way that you used to do things, Cancer, and you're moving on to this new life here. And even with the Three of Swords, I feel like you could be feeling a little bit sad, but, probably because your old life is dying. I'm getting Virgo for you here. Could be a Virgo coming in for you here, Cancer. I keep getting Virgo popping into my head, and I was trying to get it out of my head, but I couldn't. So to me, that is kind of like, confirmation in the way that I clarify messages popping into my head. So I feel for some of you, there could be a Virgo coming in for love here with this energy. For others, I feel there's something about you creating luck, but how are you creating luck in your life? Well, you actually have two cards popping out. I didn't want to take this King of Cups, but it came with it. So the King of Cups and the Three of Pentacles here, what I would say is I feel like you're creating your own luck with the Wheel of Fortune. And I asked again, how are you creating your own luck, Cancer? You have the King of Cups, Three of Pentacles. King of Cups is emotional. King of Cups says by keeping it positive, thinking positively, and kind of staying focused, that you could create your own luck. He is normally sitting in choppy waters as well, the King of Cups, and it represents the fact that it doesn't matter what's going on around him. He is controlling his own reality. So I feel that no matter what is going on in the world, you're controlling your own luck at this time. Three of Pentacles could say that you could increase your luck. In 777 people here right now, Cancer, as I'm saying this, by the way, the Three of Pentacles could say that getting people to help you would be a good idea. So there could be people in your life, and that could increase your luck, or working on a team, especially if you're working on a project or business or a job. Working on a team could be very beneficial for you as well. As I always say, especially right now, especially with the astrology, I'm a big fan of teamwork. This does not mean you have to have a business partner. For example, I always like to give the example that it's like, that does not mean you have to invite someone into your business. But what it does mean is you could team up with people who are successful, and you could have like, kind of mastermind sessions and like all this other stuff with people who do things that are similar to you. So that's a great way to work on a team without inviting someone into your business like 100%. And I feel those things will increase your luck. Same thing in love as well. Staying positive could be a water sign coming in for you here, although I really feel earth energy for some reason very, very strongly for you here, Cancer. So probably an earth sign, I would say. And I feel like it's someone who wants to work on a team with the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying, you have this Three of Swords, though. Yeah, probably someone from the past, someone inconsistent. I feel a very stubborn energy on the King of Wands as well. I feel like this is someone who had no flexibility. So you could be stuck on someone who had no flexibility here. It's kind of like one of those weird things where it's like, I feel like two things are true in my head for you, Cancer, and it's so weird. And this has to do with the love situation. It's almost like two things are true. Like I feel like you love this person, but you also can't be with this person as well. And I'm trying to think of a good example of like what the hell I'm talking about here with this person. But I feel like just too stubborn of an energy here. So I feel for the most part, you're probably walking away from someone who's stubborn. Could have been a fire sign for sure. But it's like there's new love coming in for you right away. So I feel for the most part, you're walking towards like a new water sign or an earth sign that's going to be more significant. For others, I just feel like a little disappointment energy here. The thing about the Three of Swords is it is temporary. It's not something that lasts a long time. So I feel the reason that you're feeling disappointed here, to me, with the King of Wands, the disappointments with the King of Wands are work. It's like the King of Wands can come in and say that you put in a bunch of work into something. Three of Swords is something that you have to let go of. So I feel for some of you, it's like maybe you worked a lot on a business or a job or a position that you were trying to get. Maybe you really tried to get something. So it's like the disappointment of not getting something that maybe you worked towards. I do feel that for you here, Cancer, but it's like you're pretty much moving forward. I wouldn't even worry about it. I just feel like you're feeling this just a little bit. So there you go. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what we have for you here. Leo people and Leo. Leo, you have the Page of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Swords. I do think this is an air sign that's coming in for you here in love. Hierophant, probably someone you're going to marry. Literally, this is a repeat of the reading I just did for you, the one that came out today. You had air all up in your business. You also had the Hierophant in your reading as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is love that's coming in for you, and it's probably someone you're going to marry. I feel like it's someone who already has their eye on you here with this energy. There's something this person has to complete is what's popping into my head. World. There's something there's something that needs to be completed. That's exactly what I'm saying. So thank you for the confirmation. Now let's see what it is here. Page of Swords. Not very I just feel like this person could be waiting to mature in some way. This always happens to me. I always like try to clarify. I'm always like, okay, universe, like, yeah, I get it. There's something that this person has to complete. What is it? And they're like, the world. There's something this person has to complete. And then I'm like, okay, what is it? And they're like, Page of Swords. This is the person. So not really giving me much detail as far as what this person has to complete is concerned, but for some of you, it could be maturity. Like, this person is trying to reach a certain level of maturity. I am getting like school. For some of you, you might be dealing with a person who's like waiting to finish up schooling or, waiting to graduate school, something along those lines. For others, they could be waiting to get their finances in order, I feel, with this energy as well. Yeah, or they could be dealing with a past toxic energy as well with the Devil, but this would be a past person. So that's very interesting. But Page of Swords, Ten of Cups, true love. And then to the King of Swords, it's like this person is maturing, currently going from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords. So they're reaching this level of maturity. For some of you, I feel that this person is like a secret admirer. I feel like they see you as their Ten of Cups. But again, they're probably waiting to make a move with the Ten of Cups. I mean, with the King of Swords here. They're waiting for a certain level of maturity. They're waiting for something to come to an end. They're waiting. Here is what I have for you here, Leo. Yeah, Three of Wands. Waiting for the perfect moment. So I don't know. I don't really like readings like this because it's annoying it's like, what are they waiting for? But at the same time, I feel like they're like waiting for something. I mean, they could be waiting for like COVID. For some of you, this would be very official energy. So, they could be waiting for the beer bug to be over with the King of Swords. They could be waiting for something. For others, I feel this is you. It's like you see something. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty, happiness. It's total contentment, total fulfillment. So it's like this is you looking, being curious about how you could create this. I feel like somebody is showing you something here, Leo. I feel like someone is showing you that the Ten of Cups is possible. Like maybe you're beating your head against the wall, working really hard, and maybe you meet someone or you see someone's life who isn't as challenging. And again, maybe your life isn't that difficult. Maybe it's not that challenging, but could always be easier, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So I feel that someone is an example for you here. The reason I say this is because King of Swords is a mentor. King of Swords can be someone who shows us something, but they don't have to like literally show us. They could just show us by being an example. We could just see someone who lives life a certain way, and we could be like, wow, that is so much easier than what I'm doing, right? And I get that feeling for you here, Leo. This whole reading to me is just saying that you're seeing something where you're like, wow, that is way easier than the my current life, or that is way easier than the way I do things in work or business or in love. So someone is showing you something here, and you even have the Hierophant, which is a card of learning. So I definitely feel like you're learning from someone here. They're showing you an easier way to live your life, and I just think that it's going to be good for you here, especially if you take advantage of it. You do have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, like, kind of letting go of the way that you used to do things here as well. Sometimes I think we can hold on to things that are difficult for whatever reason, right? Because it's the way we always did things. So there's a lot of that for you, Leo. With the Ten of Swords, I feel like you're just kind of letting go of the way things have always been done. And it's like you're kind of breaking tradition, or maybe you're breaking away from the way you think things should be done, because again, maybe somebody's showing you a better way to live your life, and that's what I get here. For others, I do feel you're, again, moving towards love. This person, I'm telling you right now, this person is getting out of something. I feel like you're either dealing with someone who's married, or they're just in some sort of weird, like, toxic situation, and you're just like they're just waiting for this situation to be over. Part of me is feeling, again, there is no clear answer here other than the fact that this person is just waiting. I feel it's either something toxic, or they are like married and they're like waiting to bring it to an end. I guess if I was looking on the bright side here, Leo, intuitively, I do feel that this person is doing things the right way. So it's like they're not going to be married and approach you or something like that. It's like I feel that's, that they want to do things the right way. It's like they want to do things so that they'll last, and they're trying not to just rush into this situation. So that's what I get for you here, Leo. Again, Hierophant could be marriage, so I feel like you could be marrying this person in the future. Definitely could be an air sign. But that's that. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what we have for you here, Virgo. Virgo, you have the Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Really nice energy for you here, Virgo. Moving towards quick success. Knight of Wands. You had this Knight of Wands, remember, for quite a long time, popping up in your reading. So could be a fire sign coming in for you here. And I'm not so sure that you're going to open up to this here with the, well, I just dropped it. It just went flying under my desk here. So that was the Seven of Wands, Virgo. But I do feel that there could be someone coming in for you here, and I'm not so sure that you're going to open right up to it right away. Might take a little time. For others, I feel that this is quick success coming in for you here. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want in your life. I feel you're like in this content energy as well with the Ten of Pentacles, but I feel like this contentment is like finally understanding the steps that you have to take to accomplish something that you see as a Ten of Pentacles. So this could be a goal, wish, dream. It could be family as well, because Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck. Ten of Pentacles is everything you desire to have in your life, and I feel you could be manifesting like a lot of things that you desire to have, and so really nice energy for you here, Virgo. But I feel in a lot of ways that it's like I feel that you don't necessarily have this yet. It's like you don't have the success you desire here on the Ten of Pentacles just yet, but I feel like you're very close, and really I'm looking at the Ten of Pentacles as steps. It's like you finally know what you need to do to get something that you want. So I like to see that for you here, Virgo. Yeah, you have the Three of Wands, something you've been waiting for a long time. All your readings, like you always get the World like 10 times in your readings. Even like the Star always shows up in your readings as well. So there has been a distant goal. There has been something that you've been wishing for, hoping for quite a long time. And I feel that it's just getting closer and closer and closer. But I feel like it feels closer, probably because you know the steps that you need to take in your life to get it. I feel this like more awake and alive energy as well here, Virgo. So if you've been feeling tired, exhausted, if you've been feeling like you can't like get moving during the day and all this other stuff, I feel like you're feeling more awake here with this Three of Wands energy. Also this Knight of Wands as well. I feel like this is making you feel more awake, more enthusiastic here as well. So I like that. I almost feel like I'm getting some sort of message about how maybe it's almost like the universe has forced you to be more spontaneous. Like I feel like you've been throwing a lot of curveballs over the past couple of even months, like just like the past few months, or maybe since like last year. So about a year, I would say. I mean, really, the COVID didn't hit until like March-ish, like February, March, right, in the United States last year. So I feel since about that time, you've been throwing a bunch of curveballs that have forced you to like break out of this, having a plan type energy. It's like you've been forced to be spontaneous. I feel like there could have been like a lot of random, like even just events that you've had to go through, changes in schedule. I'm getting like weird things where it's like maybe you were like scheduled to do things and it kept changing, and you've had to like learn how to put up with these. It's like you've had to learn how to put up with these random schedule changes and stuff like that. Why is this important, Virgo? That is a question. Why am I telling you this? Because you have the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands here. I think it's like taught you to be more spontaneous. Nine of Wands is experimentation. Nine of Wands is recognition and achievement as well. It is a card of perseverance, but literally I feel that by this like spontaneous curveball energy has taught you to improvise, is the word I'm looking for with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands says if one thing doesn't work, you're trying another. So I feel in a lot of ways that you have learned to improvise, and I feel like this has actually taught you to be more secure. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be like a card of the miser, card of holding on too tightly to things, but really, I feel like when we learn that no matter what happens, that we can be successful because we find other ways of doing it, then we become more secure, and that's pretty much what I'm getting for you here, Virgo. I feel you have just learned to be secure with the Four of Pentacles in knowing that you'll pretty much always find a way with that Nine of Wands energy. So love it, Virgo. There you go. Thank you, Virgo. Let's see what we get here for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Ten of Cups, the Magician, and the Seven of Cups here. This is like love coming in for you here. The World, I mean, this is dating. I feel like if you're looking for love, Ten of Cups to me is card of dating, plus the World. World is my card of dating. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there and date. I definitely feel it's available to you. Seven of Cups, though, like a little confused, not being sure what to do, not being sure who to pick. So I feel like you have a lot of options in love, but I do feel you need to like get out there and experience love, of course, if you want it with this energy. So I would get out there with the World. Yeah, the Fool. I asked for clarity. The Fool just says you have to get out there. And you just have to take a leap of faith and you will have love in your life. So I would just get out there with that energy. For others, you're manifesting a lot of options in your life. Ten of Cups, again, fortune after difficulty. The Magician is manifestation, and it's like, what are you manifesting? You are manifesting options with the Seven of Cups here. And Justice, you're in a position of power and strength. I feel like you're in a good position for making decisions as well here, Libra, with the Justice card. If you're wondering what to invest in, like with the Seven of Cups, you might have a lot of options. You might have a lot of ideas, a lot of different things that you could be doing with your life. The Seven of Cups of the Justice card says, like, where can you put your energy and get energy back? The Justice card is cause and effect. It is, I put energy into one cup, it gives me energy back. If you put it into something else, it doesn't. So I feel for some of you, this is like a very matter-of-fact energy. And I do feel like it's saying if you're like hoping to grow a business or, do anything in your life, just focus on what gives energy back to you. And I feel like you will kind of be able to manifest things very quickly. I do think there is a need for you to focus on one thing with the Seven of Cups at this time. Seven of Cups can be like, again, having too many things to focus on. And I feel like this is saying you need to just focus on one thing at a time. And that will bring in success faster than if you try to focus on like 20 things at a time. And that's what I would do here. You do have the World clarifying here, Libra, with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're sitting on top of the world here, Libra. I like this. I feel that this is you kind of sitting on top of the world, coming up in a very strong position. I do feel like a need to push here as well. Nine of Pentacles is good, but the Empress is better. As I always say, I mean, Nine of Pentacles is the minor arcana version of the Empress. It's like you're in a good position, but you could be the Empress. So I feel this need to kind of like push it just a little bit harder, probably just a little bit harder to have a harvest. The Nine of Pentacles can be a card of a harvest, but I feel that the harvest that you get off the Empress is just a little bit better. So how do we get it here? You have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is kind of like letting go of things that no longer serve you. So and that's what I feel here. It's weird because I'm getting almost like Eight of Cups energy for you here, Libra. And it's almost like saying to me that you need to walk away from just things that no longer serve you, or things that, again, don't give you energy back with the Justice card. So I feel for some of you to be the Empress, the Justice card is saying that you need to let go of things that hold you back, or anything that makes you feel weak even, or things that don't fulfill you. I feel like if you let go of those things, then you'll go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress energy, to like a much higher vibration energy, or whatever you want to call it, right, Libra? But I do like this for you. I am getting something about travel as well. So if you're like hoping to move or travel, I feel like you could be traveling. I feel like for some of you, you're planning though on traveling for like a very specific reason. If you're like getting a job, for example, I feel like you could be moving for a job. That's what I mean by a specific reason. It's bigger than just a move. Like sometimes I think people just move because, right? But I feel like if you're planning a move, it's because you're getting a job, you're finding love, or something else, and it's like you're doing it for a specific reason, is what I'd say here. Yeah, Six of Swords here. It's like you're being guided. Some of you are being guided to move. Like I feel like there is a reason that you feel like moving, and I feel like you're being guided by the universe to move as well, and there will be a lot of benefits to that with the Six of Swords. Sometimes I feel also that like the universe could be like attracting us to an area. Maybe we feel very attracted to move to an area, or we feel like a pull. And I do feel like we should trust that feeling, because you never know. I don't even know. Like I feel like some of you could be feeling this pull to move, and it's like you're not sure why. I feel like you could be saying to yourself, like, do I want to move? Why should I move? Like, what should I do here? But at the same time, I feel like maybe looking back in the future, you'll be like, wow, I'm glad I moved. Who knows what could happen? Maybe it's like cheaper but better, or something like that. But I would go for it. So there you go. Thank you, Libra. Let's see what we have for you here, Scorpio. And Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Temperance card, the Eight of Cups here, and the Sun. A lot of happiness. So I feel there's a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Scorpio. And I feel like it's because you're like walking away again from things that no longer serve you. So I feel that if you've been dealing with like anything that's difficult or challenging, I feel like you are kind of letting it go here with the Eight of Cups. I really feel you're trying to avoid something here with Eight of Cups, but again, this is like a good thing. I feel like you're avoiding emotional whirlpools. Eight of Cups is a card that says you could be getting sucked down into things, or maybe there is a danger of you getting sucked down into something here, like emotionally, and I feel you're avoiding the things that maybe kind of like suck you down. Yeah, Nine of Cups, you're protecting your happiness. Look, she's like in a bunker on this card here, this Nine of Cups, and it's almost like you're protecting your own happiness here, Scorpio. I feel like that's very, very important for you to be doing at this time. And why? Probably because of other people, right? So I feel that you could be surrounded by people who aren't happy or who don't want to be happy. I feel that you're really trying to protect your own happiness because you know that it's important at this time. I also feel like you could be protecting an idea as well. I do think that's important as well. I feel if you have like a good idea for like anything, a business, a job, or if you have a plan for a goal you want to achieve, I do feel like you need to protect it with that Nine of Cups. I feel like telling other people, it's like, this is one of those moments where I feel like if you tell other people like what your dream or your goal is, they might like hate on it, and that could kind of make you feel bad, and then you don't do it and all this other stuff. So I would just be careful of, who you tell what to with this energy. Because I keep getting this on the Temperance card here, Scorpio. Like if you have a plan, like let's say you like someone as well. Like, I would be careful who you tell, like, that you like a person with this Temperance card. I'm just getting patience. It's popping into my head as patient message or something like that. Because I feel like if you tell someone that you like, or if you tell someone that you like so-and-so, and they go, maybe they like that person too, and you don't know. There's like something you don't know here with this energy, Scorpio. I'm not trying to be mysterious here either, but I do feel like it's a little bit of a mystery here. Five of Swords. I feel like you would be disappointed. I asked, like, what would the outcome be if you were to tell, like, your friend that you liked a person or something like that. They might like that person too, and you just don't know. And if you tell them, I feel like they're going to go tell that person something weird or something. I don't know. It's going to mess the situation up. So I would kind of keep your cards close to your chest here a little bit, Scorpio, and be careful who you tell what to with this energy. I don't think you have to be paranoid or anything, but, you know, I would just kind of keep some of your newer ideas and goals to your chest with this energy. And again, that doesn't mean you're going to do this forever. I just feel like for right now is what I would say here. For others, I do feel like there's happiness. I feel like you've already been down this road, the Eight of Cups, and it's like the sun is extreme happiness coming in for you. Yeah, you have the Star. The Star and the Sun is fame and fortune, Scorpio. So I'm not saying you're going to become famous, but if you're working on anything, if you're hoping to get a lot of attention on something, this is a lot of attention, especially if you work in a job or a business that requires a lot of attention. Anything that's like customer-facing, forward-facing, in front of people on YouTube, anything like that, there could be a lot of attention. I did your weekly reading for next week this morning. That'll be out on Wednesday. And, I mean, the whole reading was about attention. You had, like, every single attention card. You have the Sun, you have the Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, I can't remember what else, but I remember saying in your reading, there's a ton of attention coming in for you, Scorpio. But it did seem like you have to take advantage of it in the right way. And I would also say, like, you know, whenever I get all these attention cards in a reading, it's one of those things where it's like, if you want a raise or a promotion, I always say, and if you have a bunch of attention cards like you do here, Scorpio, I always say, get as much attention as you possibly can. Tell your boss about all the great things that you're doing. Tell your boss that you want a raise or a promotion. When you have these attention cards, just simply saying that you want something, that could get it for you very, very easily. So that's what I would do here. Your overall energy is Four of Swords. Again, I do feel like this energy of keeping something kind of more of a secret here, but this is your secret. I feel like you need to kind of like not share your ideas with people in your life, like I said, or something along those lines. But overall, I feel like there are blessings coming in for you with this card. Yeah, you have the Fool. Definitely new beginnings coming in for you as well. I feel that this new beginning could be in love. So some of you, I feel like, could be dating or, you know, getting out there, meeting new people in the near future. Probably once things open up here. For others, I do feel this is like a little bit of uncharted territory as well. I think I said that to you in your weekly reading as well. Something about uncharted territory. I just feel that maybe you don't know. This could be why there's like a temptation to tell people like about what you're doing here, because like maybe you're not sure what you're doing, and so maybe you're like looking for advice, but I would just make sure you're telling the right people, if that makes sense. I do get like a very specific story as well here, Scorpio. It's kind of like a weird story, but I'll tell it anyway. I feel for some of you, it's like you could know, like I feel for somebody out there, this might be for only one of you, but I feel that you could have a person in your life. It feels like an ex to me, which is weird, but it's like maybe you're still talking to this person. And I feel like they just kind of, I don't think they're taking advantage of you, but I feel like they kind of take advantage of your advice, if that makes sense. I feel like they come to you like when they need help, and that's kind of it, and then they disappear. So I would just be careful of that type of situation if you're in it here, Scorpio. But there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Thank you to all 1,058 people. We hit 1,000 again. Crazy. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But we are going to move on here to Sagittarius. Also, to all the fire signs, all your weekly readings are up on the channel. I went backwards this week, so make sure to check those out, fire signs. But Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the Empress, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Very attractive at this time, Sagittarius, so could be new love coming in for you. Yep, definitely. I feel it's someone serious. If you're, this was like your weekly reading. I think your weekly reading, you had something all about new love, like a King of Pentacles type person coming in for you, someone permanent. Someone who's very focused on like a long-term relationship here. So I feel that you could be attracting love into your life. Could be an earth sign for sure with the King of Pentacles. I'm almost positive you had the King of Pentacles in your weekly reading as well. So I feel like this could be a earth sign that's coming in for you, of course, but I feel like it's someone who finds you very attractive with the Empress, obviously. For others, this is total abundance coming in for you here. You have a protection message here as well, kind of like Scorpio. If you're born closer to Scorpio, I would watch the Scorpio reading for sure. But I feel like you're protecting your abundance here with this Empress energy and the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is like drawing boundaries or putting up boundaries. Again, for some of you, it's like you are coming into a harvest, or I feel like you're coming into abundance, or you will be soon. It's like you're protecting it from people, which is probably not a bad idea with these cards here, Sagittarius. So I feel like protecting, what you have earned, or coming up with ways of protecting things would probably be a good idea. Doesn't really surprise me. I mean, we're coming off of all that Capricorn energy. So, with all the planets that we had in Capricorn, especially Saturn in Capricorn, it doesn't really surprise me. I feel like people can be a little bit more paranoid of the government. Rules, regulations, things like that, especially with Saturn and Capricorn. People could be a little bit more like not wanting to, follow the rules and all that other stuff. So I feel like you could be protecting something here. For others, this is like a new beginning. Some sort of adventure you're going on here, Sagittarius. Look, boom, the sun. A lot of happiness coming in for you, but I feel like you're feeling very drawn to freedom. Exactly what I said. I was getting something weird. I don't like delivering these messages. Trust me, I'm like me personally. I guarantee I'm probably on like 10 government lists already, right? So you know that the NSA, the FBI already watches my video. So I try not to say anything about like government or anything like that. I love you, government. Don't worry. I support you. I'm on your side, right? There we go. But I was getting something about freedom in your reading here, Sagittarius. All about like freedom, wanting to be set free, really being really free, focusing on freedom in general. Normally on the sun, there's like a naked baby on the sun card, right? And so I feel like for some of you, it's like you are hoping for that level of freedom in your life. And I feel like it's almost like you're trying to escape from something. Maybe that's a better way of saying it, so that the government doesn't show up on my doorstep, right? So we don't need that. But Ace of Wands, passion, inspiration. It's like that. That's the freedom that you're looking for. There you go, right? The Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a card of freedom, passion, creativity. I feel like all these words coming in here, and it's like but these words I feel are words that you want to be. I feel like you want to be that energy, and that's what you're working towards with this Ace Wands. You're feeling very inspired at this time as well. This could be you discovering your inner calling, is what I'd say to you, Sagittarius. You have the Judgment card here, so I feel that for a lot of you, the Judgment card is saying that you're waking up to your inner calling, or you're waking up to something that you truly desire here. So I feel like that's what you're waking up to here with the Judgment card. Love it. King of Pentacles. You're building something freedom. You're building something that's like permanent in your life with the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is like permanent, kind of success in your life, or it's building a very solid foundation. So I feel like for some of you, you're just very focused on creating a solid foundation in your life. Could be financial as well. So I do feel like your finances are improving. For others, you have I feel that this is you kind of making money. So I feel like you're really focused on like building finances. I feel like you are like working on creating better money, creating more money in your life, all that other stuff. So I like it. I do feel like this could be love coming in for you here. Like I said, Sagittarius. You do have this Six of Pentacles as well. Someone's trying to like build something up with you here. I feel like someone's trying to build love up with you. I kind of don't like it because it's almost like got that feeling of like a transactional relationship, I would say, where it's like this could be a person who's approaching you. It's like they try to do something in hopes of getting something. I don't like that. To me, it's gross, but, I don't know. It still feels kind of good, so it could be a good person for you here. I would just be careful getting into that whole transactional thing. The transactional relationships become not sexy real fast, so I would be careful of that, but there you go. Thank you, Sagittarius. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people. And Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you. Capricorn, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Two of Wands here as well. I feel that you are trying to stand out here. Ace of Pentacles is pretty good. I feel for some of you, you could be working on a resume, or you're trying to stand out in work or business. Again, Queen of Wands is my card of the resume. I mean, that's not like 100% accurate, but Queen of Wands to me is a card of like touching up your resume, improving upon your resume, making your resume more attractive, especially if you're trying to get a job. So a lot of you could be working on your job or business with the Queen of Wands energy, or you're trying to attract something into your life as far as work or business is concerned. Three of Pentacles, really good card because it is a card of being recognized for work that you do, Capricorn. And so if you're trying to get a job, it's like someone could see your work. Like if you're presenting a resume or like a portfolio or something like that, they could see your work as quality work. So this is really good if you're trying to get a job. The Two of Wands, I almost feel for some of you that you're going to have a choice here. I feel like for some of you, you could be experiencing there could be like some sort of choice that you have to make as far as work or business is concerned. Like maybe you haven't been getting any job offers and maybe all of a sudden you get two. So I feel for some of you, it's like you could be getting a job or two jobs at once. And it's like you have a choice to make. You have the Ace of Pentacles. I immediately asked for a clarifier, and the Ace of Pentacles to me just says you will be picking the job that pays more. That's pretty obvious to me here, Capricorn. Pretty simple. For others, I feel this could be love for sure. This could be a fire sign coming in for you here. I was gonna say this is someone who's younger than you, Capricorn. I do feel like there's an age difference. You could always be, take it how it resonates. You could always be the one who's younger, but I feel there's a very passionate relationship coming in for you. This is someone who's gonna be very passionate about you. This is love that you haven't experienced before either as well. For most of you, I feel like you're not even focused on love. So this is like someone coming in for you, and I feel like you might not be necessarily looking for love, but I also feel like there's a lot of desire, a lot of passion here with the Queen of Wands energy. This Two of Wands is the uncertainty. The weird thing that's popping into my head here for you, Capricorn, is that I get this feeling that some of you have been like trying to, this isn't going to be true for all of you, but I feel this is like some of you have been trying to talk yourself away from love, or trying to say, oh, I don't want love in my life, or something like that. Like I get this major resistance where maybe you've recently gotten out of a relationship and maybe you're saying to yourself, I'm writing relationships off. Or maybe you've been like watching a bunch of videos that basically are just telling you all relationships are garbage, right? Or something like that. But this is almost something that kind of blindsides you here with this energy, Capricorn. It's something that I feel makes it impossible for you to say no. So, I mean, of course, you have free will, so you can always say no, Capricorn, but I feel like this is something you're going to want if it's love. Someone very entertaining. I feel like they're very youthful, very playful. Just feels go with the flow as well. Just like there's an ease to it, so I feel like that's probably why you will say yes. For others, clearly, this is just good news. I feel like there's a job coming in for you here. Ace of Pentacles. Again, if you have a choice in work or business, I feel like you're just going to simply pay the one that makes more sense. I mean, pick the one that pays more. Or you're going to be picking the position that just makes more sense in general. That's kind of what I'm getting off this Ace of Pentacles. I feel one also has a brighter future. So if you're one of those people that has two jobs at once, or if you have a choice between two jobs, I feel like this is saying that just one job makes more sense than the other. Like one job has a brighter future, or there's more growth potential in one of the jobs. So one of them is obviously going to be better than the other with the Ace of Pentacles. For others, I just feel Ace of Pentacles is the path to marriage. So again, I feel like if this is love, this is someone who surprises you, and it's like you don't expect it, but it's going to probably lead to love with this marriage with the Ace of Pentacles. So there you go. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people, and Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Five of Wands here, the Ten of Swords, and the Hermit. I feel like you need some thinking time here, just in general. Queen of Swords, a little closed off. I feel like you need thinking time, is what I would say to you. This is just, daily reading, is what I would say to Aquarius, so I don't think this is a bad thing. I think you just need time to think about something. You're not wanting to be rushed into a decision here, is what I feel. This isn't a choice or an option that you're trying to make at this time. The Five of Wands, being conflicted. Ten of Swords, something is dead, done, over with, but Hermit. I get this very deep soul-searching energy with the Hermit card. I get this very deep energy of like really looking into something. You're really analyzing something here. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to make the wrong decision. This is why, Aquarius, you're making a choice. For some of you, I feel like this could be in love, could be between two people here, and it's like you're hoping for clarity. Queen of Swords, I'm looking at this as an answer. It's popping into my head as like having this thought, like what do I do? What should I choose? What should my choice be? I'm getting all these questions here, Aquarius. So I feel for a lot of you, you're trying to make up the right choice here with this energy. Star card, your energy. I feel like you will make the right decision, but I also feel that you're kind of like hoping that, you're hoping to have some time here. So for some of you, I feel like you're hoping to have some time. Again, take out what resonates. You could be dealing with a person. Maybe they're trying to pick between two people. For some of you, this doesn't even have to be love. This could be you just trying to make a decision like, do I move, or do I accept a job, or, do I start this business, or, whatever. I feel like you have a lot. It's kind of weird because I see like a scale in my head. And I feel like you're like weighing things on a scale. It's like you're saying to yourself, I can only take this much with me. And so I feel like you're kind of like doing a lot of like, it's almost like you're moving things around here. This is a message I see in my head. It's like you have a bunch of things in front of you and you have a scale. It's like you can only take 10 pounds of stuff with you. And I feel like you're like moving things around on the scale. You're trying to organize things and say, like, what can I take with me? What should I leave behind here with this energy? So kind of a weird message, but I feel that you're saying, like, I can only take things forward into my future life, and like, what do I want to take with this energy here? Yeah, look at 7 of Pentacles, analyzing. Look, it's a scale on this card. He's got this like abacus thing. It's like basically a scale. He's like moving things around, trying to decide like, what do I take with me? What's worth it? What's not worth it? I feel like you have a lot of questions. Someone in the chat just said pros and cons. Exactly. This is like a pros and cons thing. I feel like you're trying to see like, what should you keep in your life and what should you get rid of? This is like a big picture reading, I would say to you, Aquarius. I don't really feel it's talking about one thing in your life in general. I feel like it's talking about a lot of different things in your life. And you have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you will be gaining clarity. You're hoping to get to this Queen of Swords energy is what I would say to you. King of Pentacles. I feel like you just want more stability in your life. Things have been too chaotic. I feel like I feel like this one thing after another thing in your life here, Aquarius, where it's like maybe it's been one challenge, one difficulty, one obstacle, after another. I feel like a lot of like flat tires basically that you've been experiencing, and you're trying to get to this right here, King of Pentacles, something more stable, something more organized is what I would say to you here as well, especially with that 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is organization. So, it is a card of weighing your options. It's not really a card of weighing your options. It is a card of a change in direction, because you're looking at those 7 Pentacles saying, is it worth it? Is it worth me putting the work into all these things that I've been working on in my life? Or should I, turn around? 7 of Pentacles is a change in direction. So I feel for some of you, you're saying like, do I change direction at this time? But this is what you want, stability in your life. So that's probably what your focus is right now, Aquarius. But there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces, thank you, Pisces, as always, for your patience. Really appreciate it. Let's see what we have for you here, Pisces people. Pisces, you have the 4 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and the King of Wands here. Could be marriage coming in for you. It's funny, you had a fire sign all up in your business today in your reading. So I feel for some of you, this could be a fire sign coming in love. If you happen to be looking for love, I feel like there'd be a lot of happiness there for you as well. So I like to see that. For others, this to me is a turnaround. Obviously, 4 of Wands is a finish line. The 6 of Cups is a turnaround. 6 of Cups is a gift from the universe. The gift that we receive from the 6 of Cups is obstacles being removed from our path. So if there's something you've been trying to accomplish and you've been bumping up against obstacles, 6 of Cups is the removal of obstacles. The King of Wands just says go down the path. King of Wands is like the energy of charging forward boldly towards something. So I feel you are like boldly charging forward towards a goal, wish, dream, something you want to accomplish here. And I feel like you will be accomplishing things very, very quickly. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's a lot of passion. If this is love, I feel like it's someone you're very passionate about, or there will be a lot of passion with a person, especially if it's a new person with the Ace of Wands. And I feel like it'll be very, I feel like there's a lot of inspiration on this card as well. Like, to me, the Ace of Wands for you, Pisces, is more saying you need to trust your inspirations at this time. I feel like you could have, like, random ideas even throughout the day. I feel like these ideas could be saying to you, like, hey, go for a walk. or go to the coffee shop or something like that. And these inspirations that you're having, I feel they could seem insignificant, but I feel like you're going to be noticing, kind of like I said in the Scorpio reading, I'm getting a very similar message for you, Pisces, where it's kind of like saying there's like a lot of this like serendipity in your life. I feel like there's a lot of luck on your side at this time, and I feel this luck is coming in through kind of like random moments where you do something that you wanted to do, or these random moments where you go for a walk or go to a coffee shop or whatever. I feel like there's like a lot of this like lucky serendipity type energy. I did your weekly reading this morning, and you had the serendipity card in your weekly reading, and that will be out on Wednesday, Pisces, and it just feels very kind of like that lucky, kind of like lucky moments here. I feel like you need to get away from this right here. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of reasons not to do things right now, Pisces, of course. But you can see the future. So I feel like you need to trust that with the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like, I feel these moments for you. I'm going to describe to you the moments that I feel like you're feeling right now, Pisces. I feel like you see something that gets you really excited. Something where you're thinking about the future. You're thinking about creating a business, or, eating an ice cream sandwich or whatever. It doesn't matter, right? And I feel like you think about these things, and then you think about all the what ifs, right? I feel like you need to get rid of the what ifs in your life with this Seven of Cups energy. Two aces. Ace of Swords, some sort of major victory coming in for you, Pisces, some sort of win. Look at this. Queen of Wands as well, divine counterparts. There's a very passionate connection coming in for you. And again, this is general reading. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. Whatever sign it is, King and Queen of Wands, doesn't matter what gender you're attracted to. I feel like there is something that you're going to be very where there's going to be a lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of desire coming in for you here, and it could be like a divine counterpart type situation. You can meet this person online. I think you got to get out of your head with the Seven of Cups. Too many what ifs with this card here. Too many telling yourself stories. Too many telling yourself those Pisces stories, as I always say, like telling yourself those stories about like, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, all these like crazy made up things. So get away from that with the Seven of Cups. But there you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Well, let's do a pick a card now. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Well, let's see what we get. If you picked... actually, I'm going to give everybody just another second. So 1,000... 2 1,000. I'm going to wait till I start seeing numbers so I don't just like rush it here. But all right, if you pick card number 1, you have the Hermit and the Eight of Swords here. I feel like some of you need to realize that you've passed a test. This could be like one of those things where it's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting here, but you've already passed the test. Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. The Hermit says you've already climbed the mountain. You've already done the soul searching. So whatever you're waiting for, I feel like you don't need to wait any longer here. I feel like you're worried. Too much worry here, card number 1. I feel like you need to get out of your head. And Nine of Swords is a temporary situation as well. So whatever you're dealing with, I feel like it is temporary with this energy, is what I'd say to you. So I almost feel like you need to let go of your fears here, card number 1. If you pick card number 2, you have the Strength card and the Four of Pentacles. So a lot of stability coming in for you here. Why do I feel like you're walking away from this Strength, though? 10 of Wands, too many burdens is what I would say to you here. This has the feelings of kind of like leaving home for the first time, as I always say. I mean, this is like Strength and Four of Pentacles. It's like, there could be something that is almost like a comfort zone for you here, card number 2, and I feel like you're walking away from it. Is what I would say to you. Yeah, Chariot. It's like you're making a decision to move forward here in your life. I think you're creating a lot of momentum, card number 2. There is a victory coming in for you with this energy as well. So, love it, card number 2. And if you pick card number 3, you have the King of Pentacles here. No, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. What is this? This is a choice that you have to make here, is what I would say to you. For some of you, I feel like you could be making a choice between two people. The funny thing about the moon is the moon could actually say no choice is the best choice. So if you're trying to make a choice between two people, maybe no choice is the right choice. Going it alone with the moon might be the right choice for you. For others, I feel like this is saying trust your intuition. On top of all that, I feel like some of you are working very hard towards something. I feel like this is almost saying like hard work over quick work. The Knight of Swords can be rushing. Knight of Pentacles really says take your time. So I feel like for some of you, if you're working on a project or a business, I feel this energy is saying take your time on the project or business. Take your time so that you don't get like hurt, or take your time so you don't mess something up or anything like that with this energy. And that's what I feel like you need to do. I feel like you can trust your intuition, card number 3, for sure. What is this though? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you're working hard towards something. This is results. I feel like you're seeing results, card number 3, on something you're trying to accomplish. So that's what I got for you. But anyway, that's that. So thank you, everybody, again for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, the air sign weekly readings will be going up tomorrow as well. So make sure to check those out. But thank you, everybody, and